Good morning, boys and girls. LSD tip, Joel Blazer. Be aware of what you're not aware of. I remember Ghetto teaching me that. And, I talked on the Soft White Underbelly interview about a little bit about Marion and why Marion became Marion. And one day, I really didn't understand and I wasn't aware of what I wasn't aware of. And so that's like knowing your circle of competence. But even after doing time for a few years and getting into scrapes and finally getting to Marion, I still was somewhat of a punk ass and I just wasn't aware. And I was strong, I was smarter, I'd read books, I knew the politics of the convict to still be alive and not be raped and not be maimed or beaten. But one day, maybe 3 or 4 months after I got to Marion, they wouldn't give me rec. Outside rec. You get one day inside rec, one day outside rec, 23-hour lockdown. And some days they might give you 90 minutes out of the cell. But this one time, they were giving us outside rec every day. It was really fucking cold and rainy. But me and this other dude from Puerto Rico, we would go out and just fucking thrive because we just wanted to be out, man. And they didn't give it to us one day. And one day I said, I'll do you like fucking Tommy Silverstein, you motherfucker. And they said, yeah, to the 2 guards that were going to take, our 4 guards that were going to take us out. And then they went and got every single prison guard in the entire prison, every single one. The whole tier filled up, and they all came by my cell and looked in, horrified. And then on a visit about 2 months later, while shackled and handcuffed, they beat me halfway beyond recognition. That's the only violence that happened to me. There's times I got into scrapes, but there was never violence ever that happened towards me. The only other thing that happened was when they took the green duffel bag away, but that again was another lieutenant. So that, had I really understood what and where I was, but they could have easily killed me, and they've done it before. I don't know why they didn't kill me, but had I not won an appeal, it was bad. And then, interestingly enough, when I won my appeal and I went back to court, they filed a motion. The prosecutor and judge showed it to me. They filed a motion when I won my appeal and was getting released and said that they wanted me to be sent back so that they could reorientate me back into society. I mean, they were bad people. So that was quite a learning experience, but just to really understand where you are. And so the meta cognition of one's brain, I mean, it's hard. How do you become aware of what you're not aware of? For me, I have to meditate every single day, and I just have to pause, for lack of a better word, pray and proceed. But for me, praying is not to a celestial dictatorship, not to an interventionist deity, but just pray as in a meditative pray. So be aware of what you're not aware of. Stay in your circle of competence. The other thing I'll say is that on the tiers in Marion, if you were to mention Tommy Silverstein's name in any other way, like the white inmate, whoever the shot caller was, would beat you down or probably stab you. The way that I said it was so out in left field, like the people knew on the tier what was going to happen. I still didn't realize when they paraded all the guards in front of my cell that they were going to do that, but it was ridiculous, man, that I said that. I paid a price. So be aware of what you're not aware of.